Well, when I came on campus, for the visit, I had an opportunity to meet a number of the faculty, from the science department. And having grown up in Central Illinois in a community of 850 people and a graduating class of 58, you don't want to feel like you're being consumed. Through my 4 years here, you always felt that, everyone knew who you were, and that just makes it comforting coming from a small community, and an attitude that family is first. Probably the individual that had the most influence was probably Coach Scott. And I was blessed to only have one grandfather when growing up. And my one grandfather passed away before I was born, and during my junior year here, my other grandfather passed away. And during my junior year, I was had the privilege of becoming a Spartan, a student ambassador. And one of the things I did as part of my student ambassador was, following the completion of our junior season, is I went on the road and traveled with Coach Scott. And at that point in time, you always have that player relationship type of bond, but the bond that we had in going to the various places, and just the conversation that you would have outside of football and life. And he kind of just replace that void in your life that you have that kind of goes without saying. And we've remained very, very close, ever since I completed, playing here. He's definitely, influenced my life greatly, and just in terms of, the vice and everything else that, he still gives me today. So it's a special relationship, and, I could never give that up without having come here. The experience as you go through your 4 years, the 4 years that you're here, it happens in a second. And I don't think most take the time to appreciate all the little things that may happen along the way, that whether it's a life-changing moment, or if it's just something small that just sends off that light bulb in terms of things. And you don't start seeing those things until you get into your professional career, where you can kind of take a step back and look at in terms of, wow, okay, what my mom and dad said, or potentially what a professor or a faculty member had stated. And so certainly in terms of me giving back, I'm hoping that I'm giving back to to the university, and those individuals that have elected to come here, so that they can experience maybe something similar, or just a piece of something that I received as well. So it's important. And I think nowadays you look at society from the outside looking in, and everything is it's kind of all about me, that type of thing. If it wasn't for me, then it wouldn't. But you really have to take a step back and look at surrounding in terms of those small things. And I think most folks, in terms of reviewing their experience here, if they really looked back, they would find that it shaped their life. And giving back is only going to help this university, from both an academic as well as an athletic area, remain competitive.